Welcome to this TarCreek News Update. Today's story was first reported on in OCO TV. My thanks to them for bringing this to my attention. I'm your host, Glenn Schoonover. In the far northeastern corner of Oklahoma, there's an 11-mile creek that runs the color of rusted iron. This story has a personal impact. My grandmother's husband was a miner in one of the zinc mines when they got married. He died in his 40s due to medical problems related to his work in the mines. Locals say it stains everything it touches: rocks, bridge pilings, even memories. This is Tar Creek, one of the worst environmental disasters in the United States. For almost a century, this land was a mining powerhouse. Starting in the late 1800s, companies dug deep for lead and zinc for bullets. When the mines closed in the 70s, they left behind 50 square miles of contamination and 30 million tons of mine waste. Locals call it chat. Those gray mountains look almost like beaches, but they're loaded with lead. For years, children played on them. The poison was built into everyday life. Then the water changed. When the pumps that kept the mines dry were turned off, groundwater seeped back in and reacted with minerals. The result was an acidic, metal-laden, orange soup pouring out of old shafts, up to 1 million gallons every single day since 1979. That water flowed straight into Tar Creek, killing fish and plants and turning the creek a striking orange-brown that still shocks visitors. Downstream, Tar Creek feeds into major rivers and lakes, including Grand Lake of the Cherokees, a key source of drinking water. The contamination doesn't stay put. It rides the current, quietly spreading risk far beyond the creek's banks. But the most painful impact is on people. In Pitcher and Carden, blood tests in the 90s showed that more than a third of young children had elevated heavy metal levels. In some areas, it was over 40%. Heavy metal poisoning can damage the brain and nervous system, causing learning problems that last a lifetime. It's a story of environmental injustice. In 1983, the government declared this a Superfund site. Yards were dug up and soil replaced. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent. Houses were bought out. Entire towns, including Pitcher, were abandoned. Today, Pitcher is a ghost town, its school mascot living on only in old photos. Yet, even after decades, Tar Creek still runs orange, chat piles still loom 200 feet high, blowing toxic dust across the land. Progress is painfully slow. Sinkholes still open under streets where old mine tunnels collapse. The EPA and tribal governments continue to work, but the damage remains. Tar Creek forces us to ask hard questions. Who pays when the mines close? And what does it mean to clean up a place where the damage runs so deep? 1 million gallons of tainted water every day for more than 40 years. Tar Creek is only 11 miles long, but it's one of the most toxic in the country. In 2021, advocates named Tar Creek one of America's most endangered waterways. Local tribal governments have become the creek's most persistent guardians. They are pushing for a future where Tar Creek might one day run clear again. It's a reminder of how long environmental harms can linger. Whether you live at large or in northeastern Oklahoma, the question is, how can we hold state and tribal leaders to account for this tragedy? I'm your host, Glenn Schoonover, signing off. Thanks for watching.